Hello, hello, hello. It's the Paul Blart of YouTube introductions. We're jumping in today with Tactical Breach Wizards. Alrighty, level up before we go. Let's just jump into this bad boy. Ooh, stress dreams. Rayon's brain that night. Fuck's sake. Finally get one of these head trip dreams and my alter ego stuck in ball liquor mode. Rough. Come on, mate. You know I don't have an ear for this when I'm upright. Boof. You're doing my fucking head in. Let's just crack some skulls, yeah? Rough. Dream can change shapes whenever you do. If you become a dog, he becomes human and vice versa. In this stream, you can also trigger that change freely. Anytime with the swap form ability. You each have limited use of rapid bite as normal. Alright, what do we got? Green zone. Keep everyone alive. And defend straight 3 with pull. Well, that sounds like we're... Alright, well I suppose that's fine. Huh. Well, should we? Take that, bucko. Oh. Whoops. Well, if I knew it was going to be a pain in the dingus, I wouldn't have left this guy up. What if you just do this? He hits the wall, he dies. It's simple enough. Now I'm fairly certain you'll... Okay, perfect. Couldn't pull him too close because you take the damage too. Easy peasy, easy peasy. Come on then, let's have it. What's on your loaf? I think you're too hesitant to open up to new friends. I'm worried you're going to spiral if you don't find paying work. Buff. Still not getting it. You still grouchy about me trying to get the drop on Kennedy? Look, yeah, it was a risk. And yeah, it didn't go our way. But I racked up some of our juiciest kills going with my gut. Can't go doubting it. Nope, not remotely what I said. This is frustrating. Now that you mention it, that was a wild fucking swing. Rotwell. Alright, wow, I'm getting it now. It's like you gotta hear through the bark, right? So you're saying something else was driving my gut? Honestly, mate, I'm surprised. I'm as surprised as you are. You know, I'm all about paper. Reckoned I'd stomach any gig once I signed on the proverbial. But she's coming for our fucking country. Nah, mate. Some poxy band of fly-by-night? Sure, I'd have cashed their check and pissed on their chips on the way out. But Kennedy's got the juice to clinch it. Had to go for the throat in no time like the present. Sure, we got instantly basted, but Q-Sarah in it? Q-Sarah in it? Woof. Yeah, I know, I'm prattling. Time for walkies. Knock out all enemy reinforcements. Have a rabid enemy deal 6 total damage to other enemies. Okay. First, we are going to need to bust out of here. I think he's the best, eh? Because that just makes him stop, which is pretty cool. You'll kill him. That will finish this. Let's move here. Oh, perfect opportunity for a spore bomb. Buff. I still think you need to let yourself make friends. That shit, Hat Brigade, fuck that. Hang on, I clocked you. Still heard the, yeah, but I actually caught your drift. Yeah, no. I'm absolutely not paddling with these losers. Just a plan solo till we die. Pork rough. Nah, you got your mates at the park. That's your thing, not mine. What's your thing? Dying alone? You should have human friends. Let's do it again. What's your thing? Dying alone? You and I made a murderer's row of enemies. No room left for friends. Means more reason for friends. Look, I know you like him. I know you trust him. You can't help it, but it's who you are. But you still don't really get humans. You don't really know how fast, how hard they turn on you. Or I know better than you. You should, but that happy little pea brain of yours can't seem to lock it in. That's why I'm here on, to stop you giving your loyalty to the wrong folks. Borf, you think they're all the wrong folks? How many times, mate? How many times have you got to get kicked in the ribs before you show your damn teeth? Rough. How many times did it take to break yours? That's out of order. Woof, woof. Maybe you're not broken. Boof, borf, boof. And if you stay solo, you never have to find out. Rough, but I'm ready to find out. Alright, that's enough psychotherapy with Dr. Bollock Breath. But keep nipping at me, you smug little shit. Okay. Seal all, knockout, keep alive. 10 damage with 1 spore bomb. So that would be 3 people total. Which will mean it's doing 4 per. 2 people is only doing 3 per. So yeah, we need 3 people in the spore bomb radius. They don't go through walls. And I can't be a sacrificial agent. Let's leave that now and let people come in. Okay. What's this guy's problem? Now do you track? No. I just need some guys here to get together. Oh no, I got it. You've done it. Did I rabid bite both? Oh, he can go into cover as a dog. maybe that's fine. I'm waiting for this guy to try and kill someone here. I can see here. And I could just do. Okay. Move. Are you joking me? This guy? No, it's fine. That's gonna kill him. 2 shots, yeah. Did that do it? It did. So how much damage is this going to do? It's going to do, there's 3, so 4 per. You have 1. You need to take 2 more damage. Well, I completely, you know what I did completely forget about? This. What? So that counts as an attack. Right? Yeah. want to see if this ticks down. I don't believe so. You gonna go for him? All right. Enough fucking around. Achievement for completing Ron's anxiety dream. After a lifetime of betrayal, Ron still struggles to draw a clear line between friends and enemies, but the really explosive fungal growth created by his spore bone can do that no problem now. And we're going to have to call that progress. Allies in the blast aren't affected, but still add to the target count. Oh, that's pretty good. Whoa. A new conversation. Your accent. North Shore, right? What culture? Let's just say I'm Shorefin. They gave me a place. But it's not your lineage? Nah, Shorefin don't care about that shit. That's Heartland, all those fancy fuckers. So your folks. Never knew him. I was off on the beach like litter till some old git took me in. No love lost? Oh, plenty for me. Loved him like a dad, even when he'd kick the shit out of me. Sorry. I wasn't fishing. Still. What did you do? Kept trying to make him like me. Didn't get it. At least till he broke my leg. Something else snapped then. Still couldn't turn on him. But just looked at the old bastard, wishing I could. Wishing I had a scrap of his cruelty. That's how I unlocked. You turn into a dog. To be cruel? I'm missing something. Keep at it. You'll get there. Dogs can be vicious, sure, but not out of cruelty. Cruelty's more human, though. Oh, wait. Did it click? Maybe spell it off for me anyways. You're bang on. Dogs aren't cruel. Humans are. That's why I turned into one. So the old git, you were his. Say it. It's not a slur. Dog. Bingo. You don't get to pick your human any more than your folks. Loyalty ties you to them tighter than blood. And if you get tied to the wrong fuckers, you gotta break free any way you can. But you spend most of your time human. Why? Oh wait, was he originally a dog? Even spelled out to me, I don't think I understood. Okay, so see it, but you spend most of your time human. Why? Dog years are a bitch. I age at 6 speed down there. Gotta get some mileage out of these boyish good looks first. When you transformed, was your leg still broken? Always the doc, eh? Yeah. Only now it was an arm. Front leg. Injuries carry. Fascinating. When we're done with Kennedy, I'd love to take some x-rays of your process. That sounds like something I'd stick around for. She sighs. Guess not. What did you do to him? You're human. Oh, nothing fancy. Choke slam, gut kick, strangled him with my leash. Never felt rage before. Fights had always been play. Didn't have the loaf to control it yet. Now I wish I broke his arm, but I didn't hit my poetic justice phase till 22. Your first kill? Yeah, got a taste for it when I'm upright. Mafia work was the outlet. But back on all fours, the red mist always clears. Can't even make myself bite unless I pretend we're only playing. Sounds nice. It's a fucking liability. Bollock Breath has absolutely no radar for who's gonna fuck him over, even after all these years. You're a lot talk about loyalty like it's a virtue. Shit on people who change sides. Loyalty is a leash. The tighter you tie it, the faster you choke. Anyone who walks away from a bad scene gets a backslap from me. I had to change species to get that kind of power. You fuckers all get it for free. So no one deserves loyalty. What's your read on this crew? What's your stand on people who pull back from the grave? So no one deserves loyalty. Sticking with people doesn't take loyalty. It's just smart play. Loyalty is what ties you to the bad ones. What's your read on this crew? Amateurs, bleeding hearts, tactical shambles. But they're on the right side of this, and there's some raw talent in the brew. It's fun to watch that pinball around the reactor machine. Like a bunch of drunk hornets in a lion's den. What's your sense of the people who pull back from the grave? Counts for something. Tells me you might do it again. Tells me it's worth sticking near you, as long as our goal are copacetic. Copies? Who cares? Stop. I can only take so much raw emotion. What can I say? I'm a practical animal. Appreciate the condor. Anytime. Neat. That man's a fucking dog. Alright, let's keep going. Da-da-da. The keys to the country. This is it. Vescu, you guys take the east wing. Wait for our signal to breach, then work your way towards the council chambers. We're going to come at it from every side, but there won't be time to resync, so just go at your own pace. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. That sounds like gibberish, but whatever, bakes your cake. Complete the look. Have 5 team members wearing unlocked outfits. We did that a long time ago. We're locked off here. Can you guys help? Same this side. I guess we do this carefully. Oh, but we're all playing together now, I guess. I don't know. Can we swap? We can. Thank you. Let's see here, Jen, you breach, and let's have you this will reset the movement. So now you can seal the door. Then breach. No, do you have the one where you can charge through people yet? Oh, you don't have another action. Okay, it doesn't matter. Maybe we wait to breach then. How much do you do? 4? No, breach it. Fuck it, breach it. Now I want you to... Gotta seal this door. Thanks. Why don't you do variance from you to 4. You. Ryan, why don't you get out of the frying pan? No one has move left, but you do. Sniped. Perfect. Wait. Now, whatever. I wasn't quite paying attention. Guess we'll just go back for that then. Whatever, we'll get gens. Hold up, my foresight's on the fritz. Neutralizer field. You're standing in when I feel it. Perfect. Can't even cast a breach glyph from here. It's a tight field. Other doors should be fine. Still, wish I could take a look in before we redeploy. We can. You can break craft suppression. Wait, there's windows in the in the door. Oh, right. All right. That's our guy. Knock out all enemies, seal all reinforcement doors, which is here. Keep one militia member alive, which is here. And prevent 4 reinforcements total. Who's going first? Suppose it doesn't matter. Zan, you go here. Because we have to. Oh, I see. You can't do that while, Let's see. Can you false profit this? Okay. That's that. Boom. Textbook. Sub 3 men. That's what we're going for. Totally look at the turrets in there. Obliterator. I saw a couple of those take out a tank one time. Cool. Good. Safe. Nice. Tactics. Move more than a tank. Alrighty. Is egg inorganic? Not affected. Still use armor. All right. What does that mean? Okay. So knockout, seal. Finish by turn 2, transfer 3 damage at once. They do only... We'll have you breach so I can... They do 3. Do 3 damage and 2 knockbacks to the tile it hits. I'm assuming we can turn these off, right? I guess let's try it. This is simple. It's his thing. Change, move here. Sealed door. You cannot turn it off. Can I kill you with this? Sure. This guy's got knockback, right? Now you move here. we just do a quick little boom. Easy. Love the way the news goes, you know? Shit, militia's up against chasers in there. Time to even the odds. Yeah, no chat. Let's just go. Okay, knock out all enemies. Seal the doors. We got 2. Keep 2 of these 3 alive. Jen, deal with all enemies by end of turn 1. Don't seal any doors before the end of turn 3. So our enemies are this tracker, this chaser. You move here, then you move here. Charge you. Is this gonna kill you? Yeah. And now, right into my trap, dumbass. So that's Jen. That's Jen. Chaser here. Don't know what that means. Bring you down. No, what? That's not cool. I thought you'd follow through. But I could just kill you. Well, that's also annoying. How much does your slam do? Yeah, buddy. That'll go well for you. Oh, did you walk right in front of the two of us? Right between me and my block? Yeah. Good job. Good job. Banks are in position. Jen, what's your ETA? The gang's all here. All right. Remember, the stone table, it's a priceless cultural treasure, so try not to slam anyone into it too hard. Why do I feel like that was directed at me? Don't flatter yourself. I could obliterate that thing. I'm ordering everyone to forget I mentioned the table. Let's just do this. Alright. Alright, knock out enemies, seal any sealable doors, which are... Can't be this one. So just this one. Yeah, just the one. Can't do that under here. Can't deal 8 total damage sedative. That can be boosted with the Ryan. Alright, 8 total sedative, but anything helps. Let no one on your side take damage except Dal. And deal 8 total damage with 1 sport. 9 total. Which, again, 2 people together is not enough. But if we... Oh, it's not like armor. It'll just do nothing. Just to see. They got a shield. I think that's why. Can we... Again, all this is just to see. This is fine. Just to see. Okay, he does take extra damage from it. No, that swap wasn't the move. What if we go here? Good enough? Nope, not good enough. What if you just die for a minute? And pull you. We have 2, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that should be it. Just to see. Just to see. Just to see. The bonus damage doesn't count. Oh, you... But dingus. Okay. Ron doesn't have to go that way anymore. What does this do? 2. doesn't need to be you. You can go here. You'll probably still swap because you're going to do 4, but that's fine with you. I want to see what... No. That's floor. Is this for nothing? Oh, that was a turret. Well, too late now. Alright, well, if we're not doing that... Are you crapping my... You shitting my bridges? Let's get you the heck out of here. Guess I can bring some of these guys back, eh? No. Because I need them to do their damage. Interesting here. Freon. We actually don't need to have no one die. Because now we can just... Perfect. Take back the middle seat from the government. We usually add a few filler objectives here, but it feels like this one doesn't need it. Agreed. Well done, honestly. I've had harder missions. Okay. Swap with objects is good. I think I'm going to take the 2 damage for the wall. Slam. Gas mask is nice, but I know I'm not going to remember that. Pressure, knockback. Do sedative. I don't know why I'm not getting more of these, but that's fine. Amazing. Oh, you can get more, let me unlock another thing later. Ooh, Zan's brain. Oh, shit. So we're doing this in the bully. Odd choice. Brought you home, kid. We left when I was 7. I don't feel the bullying. I didn't grow up in the sand-baked black sites. Well, maybe if you had, you'd have been toughened up a little bit by now. Quieter than intended. I'm tough. Tough? You're broken, Vesker. One little snafu and you fell apart. Now I'm here to pick up the pieces. Look, what you really need is to kick some ass. Druid Mafia ass doesn't bring back my finest hours. That's why we're here. Face your fears, clear your mind, master the moment. And you're a badass special forces operative, and you're gonna ice every motherfucker in that room. Non-lethally. Whatever. Breach. Okay, knock out enemies, use laptop to open security, keep team alive. And then everyone at full health. So, where is... This is pretty easy. And then take this. What the fuck, man? You need some toughening up. No pain, no gain. Alright. God damn it. There it is. Those fucking fangs. I don't know why I did that. Well, shit, man. Good. Good. You don't believe this, but you shooting me while I shot some fake gangsters hasn't resolved my guilt complex. Yet, tough takes time. Every steak takes a pounding to become its best. You know that tenderizing meat makes it softer, right? Shut up and take a brain peek at what I've got in store for you next. This looks like me in my goth phase? Exactly. Shooting 4 of me in the goth phase is gonna do it, you think? Ever since Jodassa, you've been so afraid of doing the wrong thing. You've put up all these guardrails you won't let yourself cross, representing my goth me casting predictive shot in all directions. Represented by goth me casting predictive shot in all directions. So you get it. I wouldn't go that far. It's time to face the most dangerous enemy, brother, yourself. It looks trivial, though. Confidence, finally. Alright, knock out enemies, keep 2 lives, steal all reinforcements, which is here, here. Finish by end of turn 2. So we should redeploy one. Nope. Redeploy one of you here. Reach that. Oh, I forgot. Forgot it's dumb. Perfect. Feels like the trauma factor of shooting myself that many times might have distracted from tearing down my inhibitions. Man up, Zan. Man up, Zan. You'll have to do darker shit than that if you want to take on Liv. There are some lines we shouldn't cross, though, right? Not me. Be like me. Be free. It does sound appealing when you say it using only one syllable words. Sure. Exactly. Not worth saying if we won't fit on a bumper sticker. Is that a reliable test of solid life advice, though? See, you're worrying again. We're going to break you out of that. Alright. It's a hellish maze of restrictive inhibitors and paralyzing doubt in there. That checks out. So get your ass in there and let's rip it to shreds. Knockout, seal, keep alive, let a single teammate perform 3 actions in 1 turn. Alright, movement's not an action. It's going to be 1. Wait, I didn't even... No. Whoops. It's going to be 1. Give... Let a single teammate... Oh, regular actions. Oh, forgot. Okay, we'll start with this. I guess we need dudes, eh? One, 2. I'll take that. That'll stop you from freaking dying. All right. They can just keep coming. They don't actually know. No. No, we're good. Jen? Sorry, Zen, but your evil twin sucks. We gotta put him through the arrow window. We just started to work together. Listening to women makes you weak. Alright, yeah, we can put him. Well, no, I'm gonna have me do it. Personal growth. Are you here? I was on a nightmare about sun bears and I heard someone being mean to my friend. Damn it. I don't privacy settings on these things, and I'm glad you're here, but I do not want you in some of my others. I'll teach you some mind guard charms after this, but we should focus on your shit first. Why is your dream cone such a prick? Maybe he's how I imagine confidence. I think he might be my dad, but also he's the prick within. I think he might be my dad. He had this way of making me feel bad for not being more Laboli, and even though he's the one who brought us to the DSR, he even pushed me to enlist. And Man Up was definitely a dad classic. Was your dad a prick? He was, I mean, he was complicated, I guess. Everyone's complicated. If your son struggled to say you weren't a prick, you were kind of a prick. That's just a hard thought to hold, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I do. I don't mean to push. Just offering like a cold splash of water if you need it. Thanks, I did. Should be concerned that getting rid of him didn't wake you up. Well, that's because he's back and enormous and in the next room. Ah, maybe your dream brain felt like this arc needed more of a climax. Then let's not disappoint. Alright, knock out 7 enemies, keep your team alive, prevent 2 reinforcements in total. So we can one through here. He is going to be... ability immediately shoot anyone who attacks them, then shoots again in the 4C. This isn't an attack, right? It is an attack. Holy shit, that's a bit much. Live life to the fullest. I can still get them like that though. I guess let's Let's deal with some of these guys. Does Jen still have a movement? Oh, because you shot. That's right. You were to take the damage. No. He still has a shot. Well. Okay. There we go. So I didn't think they'd re-up like that, eh? Okay, my first move with the grenades was no, well, it's not. First move with the grenades, I believe, is going to be my best. Jen, you can now move up here. Okay. Move again, grab intel, take an additional time boost. So you can shoot once more. And why don't we just do this? Seal the door, Gale Grenade yourself. Now, whatever. Now take cover. Then you just need to shoot and take cover. One, two, three, four. Won't quite do it, eh? But that will. I forgot about that. I forgot about teamwork. And subsequently making the dream work. Boom. Salad. And I could have gotten him out of the way first turn. Whoops. When Zan's self-loathing became debilitating, Jen's friendship with a lifeline. It takes trust that deep to fully unlock the power of another vessel. When you do, the rewards are, it says here, +3 knockback. For one mission only, Jen's vessel has given you standard shot at a ridiculous boost. What do you mean for one mission only? It's giving you standard shot at ridiculous. So, want to talk about it? Thanks for the assist. Never had backup in a self-hate dream before. Kitty. That wasn't the first. He gets me when my emotional immune system's down, when it's busy with something else. You chat with Liv back in Clan? Yeah. I'm just lost this time, Jen. I could barely cope when I thought I'd make the hard choice. How am I ever gonna get past knowing I made the mother of all fuck-ups instead? Any chance it's not true? I think you were already coping. Any chance it's not true? Nah, I knew it as soon as she said it, saw it. It explains a lot too. Never sat right that I got a dishonorable discharge for following my orders to a T. I think you were already coping with it. I never understood why you were so cut up about that night. You had saved the hostage and Liv was only briefly captured from her own mistake. Why was it haunting you? Because rhetorical. Let me finish pop psyching you, please. I think you were already carrying that weight of the truth. You just couldn't look right at it yet. Well, it sure as fuck got heavier when I found out. I'm sure. I'm just saying. Don't think your 2 years of pain were nothing. It's all progress. It's not all on you. What's that gross Navy saying you told me? It takes more than one asshole to make a shitstorm. Right. Graphic, but valid. Who else am I meant to blame for this? Liv tactically, Liv as a leader. The guy who shot him, let's just say look. Oh, what the heck just happened here? Look. ... I'm not trying to sugarcoat this. You froze at a bad time to freeze. But the story you're telling yourself is that you walked into a picnic and got someone killed. And I'm saying you were thrown into a blender and you got it alive. You weren't able to save everyone else thrown in there with you. That's the extent of your crime. I want to believe that I'm trying to see it. I want to believe that. I'm trying to see it that way. But we're walking into a blender the size of a nation. I don't know how to tell myself I'm not going to get you killed. Your team's a lot less cocky this time. You're not choosing this for us. You're an asset. You're an asset we need to win. Look at what we've already done. We pulled off a ridiculous series of operations in 4 different countries against world powers with vastly superior support. We didn't do it because we had a guy who always makes decisions fast. We did it because we have a guy who can see the fucking future and he used it to elevate the people he works with. I think Dodasa was a one-off, but even if it wasn't, having limitations doesn't mean you're broken. If it turns out your brain struggles with the decision, maybe get out of the tactical leadership game, but other than that, who cares? People are decisive when they care less about the consequence. If caring too much turns out to be a problem, you're doing all right. Thanks. I don't think I'll ever forgive myself as much as you do, but hearing all this helped. It's moving my baseline. From where I've been at, that's worth a lot. All right. Perks. For one mission only, Jen's vessel has given you a standard shot. A ridiculous boost. So is that just for the last mission, I guess? Fuck it, let's go. Villa Medell the next day. Friends, excuse me if I'm buzzing, but every Medillan kid dreams of sitting at the stone table someday. I dreamt of goring rabbits because he was a dog. All the same, please use coasters. All right, that's fun. There's paper under all the shit. All right, let's talk counter heist. We've let Reactor believe we have secret tunnels leading into the mine, so they'll send Bori down there to lock them off. Assuming that play works, we still have 3 major problems left to solve. Which do you want to tackle first? Ooh, it's different people. We'll go through order. Bori's not going to light up that mana vein just cause we asked. Got some thoughts, but you all know him better than me, so I'll put it to you first. Can we turn him? I could just put a gun to his head. We could take down Liv first. I can just stand near what you want him to burn. That's fun. Could that work? Is there a splash on his spells? A little, but Dal, his fire's worse than it sounds. Your armor won't help. You'd pass out in seconds. Dal shrugs. It's a fair point. We shouldn't throw our only armor at the one thing it's weak to. Didn't hear any other volunteers. I mean, if you want him to burn someone we don't like, I go canine, he goes feral. Explain? My bite's worse than my bark. Makes anyone see red. If I turn him rabid, he'll torch his own mom if she gets too close. Interesting, but tactically we have a lot more control over our own positioning than the enemy's. Not necessarily. Oh, it's a plan. These are buildings. This is the elevator. Drawn elevator. Not necessarily. Everyone looks at banks. Falling into a death door was educational. Take some experiments. Let's just say I can move anyone we like anywhere. I can put a door. You can just put those in any wall, as long as I have a clear shot. Well, that makes putting a target in front of the vein significantly easier. This actually sounds workable. I want to grill you both on that nitty-gritty, of those powers later, but I'm ready to call that a plan. We send Banks and Ryan down to the mines. I don't need a lot of persuading to put a necromancer in the same room as the one guy we absolutely need to live. The one guy we absolutely need alive. What's next? How do we burn the mana stockpile in the vault? Let's figure out what to do about Liv. Sorry, what were the options for the mana vein again? I'm going to bed. Let's figure out what to do about Liv. You know her better than anyone. What's our best shot? All of us at once. It's the only thing we haven't tried. I'm open to that, but we have to torch the mana first. Won't work. The minute she gets word of any of us on site, she'll be there to handle it personally. She's not wrong. He's not wrong. She don't trust reactor grunts to handle anyone with craft. Well, I can't sign any version of this where torching the mana depends on beating Kennedy first. With the greatest respect, your history with her doesn't convince me you can win that fight. That's fair, honestly. What about rank and file sheer numbers? Ron, could you get to her before the heist? Do any of yours have relevant craft, Moss? What about her distraction? Oh, getting there before the heist. How long have I got? Tonight? And where is she now? We don't know. How fast can she move? Starting to realize that these questions are rhetorical. Clocked it. I'm slick as the next prick, but no prick's that slick. What about rank and file? Sheer numbers? Non-starter. Like dropping pups in a wood chipper. Sure, there's a theatrical tonnage of bones that might eventually jam it, but we're definitely looking for a force depletion estimate. That doesn't involve the phrase theatrical tonnage of bones. But we got a necromancer. Craft. We got a fireball guy. She'll dodge it. Case has skin like a tank. She'll blow past him. Mila can speak to cats. Situational at best. Baz can freeze time. Oh, hello. For everyone. What does that mean? Him too. So we can't do anything when time is frozen? Right. So in what sense is time frozen? I've been meaning to circle back on that. Alright, well, a fascinating chat with Baz. To be had there at some point, but he's not sounding like the live-killing hyper wizard we're after. Would it be fair to summarize the rest of our list in terms of original questions as no? Not unfair. What about a distraction? You said she'll run to any of us when we show up, so what if we start with a decoy? Problem with a chronomancer is nothing distracts her for long. You might. What does that mean? Vesker, she's got a block on you. She should have killed you 10 times over by now, but she keeps stopping short. We got history, but I think that rope runs out real fast if I get in her invasion gears. You vex her, mate. She talks like she's got something left to prove to you. Fuck knows what. If you push her buttons, drum up a Barney, she ain't leaving that pissing match to handle us randos. She's in it till she bodies you. Villains do love speeches. Fuck's sakes, is that really your strategy? He's actually on to something. Conversation's the only thing she can't do instantly. Can't win an argument without waiting for a reply. And I've still got blink charms left. The rest of us could blink in to the back. Blink in to back you up as soon as the man is torched. as a yes from the two live experts, and it doesn't jeopardize the burn, so it's a yes for me. Then let's put you in the roof, furthest thing from the mines. Once she shows, keep her talking, keep your pulse, and everyone else will blink in when they've done their job. You've got a chopper, not that we can use for this. Can't you blink up there? Not without a friendly to blink to, but you can use my broom. Can I? I mean, like, physically, can I? We'll make it work. Talk to me later. Oh, look at Vesker up here. How do we burn the mana stockpile in the vault? So what about the options for the mana vein again? We go over the live problem. How do I burn the mana stockpile in the vault? And then we've got Banks and Rion down here. So the stockpile is in the vault, right above the mines. It's 30,000 kilos of triple density refined mana, enough to make a global superpower. Enough to make a global superpower with reactors tech. If we win the war, beat Liv, and burn the mana vein, we can eventually destroy it ourselves. But given the stakes, we don't want the fate of the world riding on that string of long shots all landing. We've got a guy who can burn it in the building. Let's get it burned. Can we get Bori up to the vault? Can we get the stockpile down to the mines? Why can't we just blow it all to shit? Why can't we just blow it all to shit? Explosives will definitely scatter it, but it just doesn't break down on a chemical level, even at insanely high temperatures. That's why I'm so obsessed with your friend Bori. He waves a hand and destroys something our scientists have spent years trying to efficiently break down. Can we get Bori up to the vault? We covered all our ways of moving Bori last meeting, and the only one we liked took 24 hours and a misinformation ploy. Even if we had that kind of time, it'd clash with our first lie. Can we stockpile down to the mines? Not through the corridors logistically, but if we blew out the floor, interesting. It's not well supported. It's built over an old shaft, but the floor itself is sedonite. I've got no portable munitions that can punch through that. How thick is not thick? Less than half a meter. Jen? Oh, you want to try a roof breach? Elaborate. The breach spell we use on Dorth with the right regents. There's no reason I can't describe a bigger version on a roof or a floor and punch the whole thing out. What would you need? How much brimstone, stranglethorn, and snake blood do you have on hand? Probably just back up for heist planning meeting. We really breeze past till we get into the vault. How much brimstone, stranglethorn, and snake blood do you have on hand? Our Arcanist gets in tomorrow. I'll text her your Rex. It's gonna take like a fat adult python's worth of snake blood. She'll have the snake blood. I probably need some backup. Right. Tactical priorities. I'll need to get around the roof fast to describe glyphs, and I can't afford to focus on combat. Mobility support and raw damage. Dal, I'm in. For heist planning meeting, we really breeze past how we get into the vault. I'm expecting Reactor to lock down the mana vault pretty tight, but they've never bothered with the gold vault. They're not short on cash, but they don't know the two are connected. It's not in the blueprints. That's your in. All right, they can take it from there. Done. Jen and Dal sneak into the vault and blow the floor out. The mines team can take it from there. What's next? So what's jobs for Manavane? These are recap. I still want to talk about the options for the vault. I want to go over the live problem. You guys figure out the rest and tell me on the day. I'm going to bed. You know, this might actually be a plan. Move on. I'm as surprised as you are. Let's sleep on it before we get too excited. We might have just talked too long and lost our minds. At last. Oh. If we go back, Banks has been getting, I think everyone has, but Banks has been getting more and more tired as the planning's gone on. All right. So profit dies before it disappears. Your mana is refunded. Predictive. I just don't like predictive, honestly. Storm Grenade is knock back all adjacent targets. No, what? Nope. If thrown directly onto an enemy, lightning strikes them for 2 damage. What do we want to do with Jen? We can do +1 target. Conduit is chaining through friendlies, including yourself, refunds the action cost once per turn. I think that. Alright. Stings is all targets also take 1 damage on impact, dizzying, light unsteady. I think another death door. Then genius is if the protectee is an enemy or the victim is an ally, or if the victim is an enemy, they gain unsteady. No. So you've got don't need wall mode. Panic. If an enemy targeting or if enemies are targeting you and you swap, they'll shoot the person you swap with. Or telephasing. You can optionally pass through targets to charge at. If you travel at least 3 and 4 plus. Oh, I don't have that on? Okay, I want this to be telephasing. But I also would like to refund recall because I haven't used it once. And do momentum. Right, so we got pressurized plus knockback, corrosion, destroy any gas mask, or grip thorns. I think the corrosion. Let's just see. Yeah, if this was the last mission, I'd say no, but let's do one more here. Central reserve above the mana stockpile. The roof, the vault, the mines. They're going down, you're going down. You're figuring out the broom. Play. Drop the stash. The vault. Good vault. This should be the easy one. Just have to make sure no one hits an alarm. The intel didn't make it look like easy. Don't sweat it, I'll get you there. Okay, so we got these heavy turrets. What is this? Door controls to the next room. All team members must reach the green zone to let them hit the alarms. Finish by the end of turn 3, deal 10 slam damage in 1 charge. What about if we did this? Ah, that was 9. 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 3. Where's my line for that? I guess back here. How do we kill this reliably? Guess go here. Take this. You can. That's where we need to go. Does this unlock everything? Nope. If we move here. You don't have your action anymore. Hold on. Okay. We've already moved. Yeah, I don't know how we get this out of the end of turn 3. Let's not worry about it too much this time. Over here, if we chain you, 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 you. Is that anything? Don't even need to if we just swap with you. That wasn't 10. No, whatever. Well, at least we can get this. Alright, 4 glyphs. I can do 4 glyphs. Can you do everything else? Trivial. Oh, he's up here. No. Yeah. So, inscribe breaching glyphs at each of the 4 corners of the stash. That's it. Don't even bother to take down Steve Clark. Inflict 6 soul damage from enemies hitting your riot block. That's easy. Welcome, Miss Kellen, to our final showdown. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't have time for this, Steve. Oh, you have time to die. Dal, on it. So you get +1 mana. How much, okay, let's do this then. Go back here. Dal's going. Oh, we didn't have to do that. Because. Yeah. Because you can just go straight through them. Inflict 15 damage once from an idiot. Deal 15 damage. 1 charge. Let me just see. 15 damage with 1 charge. 8% of players have it. And inflict 15 damage at once from enemy hitting Dal's riot block. I don't know how you do it otherwise. I don't know why it's that's less rare. Less rare is like 4% of people. Alright. Actually, if it doesn't matter, why don't we boom, pick it up. Better safe than sorry, you know? I don't know why it's not stacking. I guess it means... I guess that first guy is about total damage done. Okay. No. That's you. Bold move. Honestly, Steve, I'm kind of past this. I decide who gets past what. I control the traffic. Okay, bye though. They'll be going down. No, she could have shot. No, fuck it. Teamwork makes the dream work. No, did I not? Detonate the breaching cliffs. The final insult. Don't even bother taking down Steve Clark. Alright. Ignite the source. Feels like bleach and weed down here. Beryllium calcite loses the odor when it's refined into mana. Shame. It's a grower. Don't breathe it in unless you want the surge of arcane power and bronchial problems for the next 9 months. Could go either way on that, if I'm honest. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here. I'll see how much longer it takes. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. Just in case, I'll say that's gonna do it for us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and etc, etc. And I love you, dearest. I'll see ya next time. Bye.